Other Boy Reaction. Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, so we are back with Doctor Who Season 5, Episode 14, A Christmas Carol. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright, let's get started.
Christmas is cancelled.
Christmas is cancelled. Why is she dressed like a cop again?
And what are you wearing?
Again.
That doesn't matter.
Where are they?
I call it expecting something for nothing.
Ah, oh my god! He's like the Scrooge of this world.
Hello?
Oh, wakey, wakey. It's Christmas.
She's in the ice. She can't hear you.
Damn. He's like Santa Claus.
Fat fella. Father Christmas. Santa Claus. Or, as I've always known him, Jeff.
Jeff!
Person is Father Christmas.
Ice
Who's
clouds.
she?
Nobody important.
Nobody important. Blimey, that's amazing.
Everyone's important.
Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important.
I love that. I love when he says stuff like that.
I'm Kazran Sardik.
Okay.
No, you dare you leave him!
My god. My god. Why did he stop?
There's a portrait on the wall behind me. It looks like you, but it's too old, so it's your father. All the chairs are angled away from it. Daddy's been dead for 20 years. You're scared of him, and you're scared of being like him, and good for you. You're not like him, not really. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you didn't hit the boy.
What? How can they do that?
Fish that can swim in fog.
Hello. Fish like the singing.
What does it matter what fish like? You listen to me!
Oh my god!
Sorry, Father.
Nobody becomes a monster unless they've been abused or hurt.
Who are you?
Tonight, I'm a ghost of Christmas past.
I learned life's most invaluable lesson.
Which is?
Nobody comes.
Damn.
Get out! Get out of my house!
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so
Okay,
sad.
I'll be back.
Is he gonna go? He's gonna go back to that time when he was a kid? Oh my god! Oh my god.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm the doctor.
He was like Mary Poppins at the same time.
See? Christmas past.
What's so special about you?
Have you ever seen Mary Poppins?
No.
Ah,
Good.
right, he is like Mary
That would have
Poppins.
been rubbish.
Ah,
Fish in the fog, fish in the cloud.
But aren't you going to tell me it's dangerous?
Dangerous? Come on, we're boys. And you know what boys say in the face of danger?
What?
Mummy.
ah.
Everyone's got a story.
But you don't.
Oh my god! Those are the oh my god.
How little?
It's going to eat us.
Well, maybe we're going to eat it, but I don't like the option.
We were just going to stun it. I didn't want to kill it.
7258.
I'm not allowed to know until I'm older.
7258!
Just what I was after. Thank you.
My name is Abigail Pettigrew.
My dad lends money. He always takes a family member as, he calls it, security.
The fuck?
One screwdriver.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, like Jaws.
It's not really the singing, of course.
Yes, it is.
The ox and ass and camel? What the fuck kind of song is that? White fish, that's so random.
Come on then. Let's get this shark out. Abigail, this number. What does it mean?
Why do you have to go back
From
in?
ever in the neighborhood.
He comes every Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas!
Doctor! You are out of your mind. This will never work.
Well, you only get 7 more? Oh my god. Now he's Santa Claus.
Best Christmas Eve ever. Till the next one.
Oh my god, why did she have to go in there? I don't understand. They traveled too? Wow.
Doctor!
4.
Merry Christmas!
Oh my god!
Kazran.
Kazran.
You've grown.
Mm-hmm.
When girls are crying, are you supposed to talk to them?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh my god. Yes, you do know. Stop acting like you don't know how humans work.
They look very poor.
They are very poor. Doesn't mean you can't be happy.
He's like, really?
Why aren't you?
Because she can't be with them. Because you keep shoving her in that coffin.
This is the life I can never have.
That's Sadik's boy, isn't it?
He's not like his father.
His father treats everyone like cattle. One day that boy will do the same.
No. He's different.
Have Christmas dinner with us.
Merry Christmas!
I love their little hats. She's gonna die.
I have something to tell you.
We've really got to go quite quickly. I just accidentally got engaged to Marilyn Monroe.
What?
And if you ever need me, just activate it. I'll hear you.
I won't need you.
Oh my god.
What's happened? What are you not telling me?
She only has one more Christmas.
People are cattle. If you want to control cattle, you need to control their predators.
Oh shit. Oh, he's older now.
It's not going to crash on my house, and what's it got to do with me? Yes, I know. 4003. Life isn't fair.
Damn.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Didn't think this was over, did ya? They're holograms. Projections like me. You're the only person who can let that ship land.
I would never have known her if the doctor hadn't changed the course of my whole life to suit himself.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Abigail was ill when she went into the ice, on the point of death. I could release her any time I want. And she would live a single day.
Status update on Engine 1.
Since you're going to let a lot of people die tonight, I thought you might like to see where it's all going to happen.
Nobody has to die.
Everybody has to die.
Not tonight.
Damn.
Not as good as any other night. All my life I've been called heartless. My other life, my real life, the one you rewrote. Now look at me.
Better a broken heart than no heart at all.
Oh, try it. You try it.
Now you need to see the future.
I don't care. I'm not like you. I don't even want to be like you. I don't and never ever will care. And show me the future.
I am showing it to you. I'm showing it to you right now.
Dad?
Oh my god.
This planet is ours. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay to be fine. I'm so sorry.
Integrity of 30%.
We have 5 minutes max.
Sure, I've changed you too much. The machine doesn't recognize you.
Oh wow.
My father programmed.
No, your father would never have programmed it for the man you are now.
We need her to sing.
Gotta open her up.
One last day with your beloved. Which day would you choose?
Christmas Day. Look at you. You're so old now. I think you waited a bit too long, didn't you?
The singing resonates in the crystals. It's feeding back and forth between the two halves of the screwdriver now. One song, filling the sky.
Silence is all you see. Music is all around.
Why are you dressed like that?
I kind of lost our luggage. Kind of crash landed.
Yeah, but why are you dressed like that at all?
Right.
Yeah, they really love their snowmen around here, don't they?
It'll be their last day together, won't it?
Yep.
Everything's got to end sometime. Otherwise, nothing would ever get started.
Oh God. Does that mean they're gonna end soon?
Halfway out of the dark.
Wow. I enjoyed that. So sad. So Kazran never knew who Abigail was until the doctor came. So he was bitter and cruel that whole time because of his father, basically, right? Because his father abused him. And he never got to see the fish. And then the doctor came and he literally changed his past and his memories. And, you know, he gave him that gift of of meeting Abigail and becoming her friend, and then becoming, you know, romantically involved with her and loving her. And then, you know, he finds out that she's dying, and so he became bitter again. It's like there are some things that the doctor couldn't change. You know, that still stayed the same. And he grew up still believing that no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to help. And that everyone's gonna die, and that miracles don't exist. And I mean, he had that mindset before, because, you know, he felt like no one was coming to save him from his father. He was getting abused by his father. No one came to help him. And then once the doctor did come, I mean, the doctor couldn't stop him from being abused, but he did, you know, give him this gift of being able to see the world and making a new friend with Abigail, and eventually, you know, finding love with Abigail. I like, you know, how they made it very similar to A Christmas Carol, except that in A Christmas Carol, you know, the ghosts of past, present, and future just took Scrooge, you know, just showed him his past, present, and future, and reminded him of, you know, how things were and how things could be if he doesn't change. In this one, the doctor literally changed his past, Kazran's past, and I thought that was very interesting. Because, I mean, technically, he's changing time and meddling, but it's for the better, because by changing this man, he saved, you know, over 4,000 people. What was it, 4,003 people? And by changing Kazran, it became 4,004. Well, I'd say 4,005, because he saved Abigail too. Like he gave her the gift of finding love as well. Both she and Kazran found love, so I would include her too. So that's beautiful. You know, she could have, you know, either stayed in that you know, cryo chamber forever, or she could have just lived her days, you know, dying and never finding love. But she had an amazing last few days of her life. However many, you know, those last 8 times that she saw Kazran. I mean, she got to travel the world. She got to go to so many places. She made 2 new friends, and she fell in love. I mean, so the doctor, you know, really changed their lives, and that was beautiful. I'm glad they showed why Kazran was so bitter and cruel. No one becomes a villain unless, you know, something like that has happened to them, unless they've lost someone, unless they were abused. No one is just mean and bad just for the sake of being mean and bad. Which is why, you know, as soon as I saw him and he was talking about, you know, we're overpopulated as it is and we don't want to let anyone else in, and, you know, he's like this tyrant, I just thought immediately of of Trump. And you know, I really wish there was someone like the Doctor to come and visit that man and change his past, because he had the same issues. I don't know if he was abused by his father, but Trump definitely felt like he couldn't please his father, could never live up to what his father's expectations of him were. And that's why he is the way he is. I mean, not an excuse, but it's a reason that makes sense. And I love when the Doctor was showing young Kazran, you know, he was showing young Kazran the older version of himself, and how he had become, and how scary and awful he had become, and, you know, to the point where older Kazran was about to smack the hell out of his younger self. And then he stopped himself, and he remembered he doesn't want to be like his father. And that's also what makes him different than his father, is that he stopped himself from harming a child. Can you imagine if you could have a conversation with your younger self? I don't even know what I would say. I would say, you're going to have some tough times, but you'll get through it. And you're going to be okay. But of course, I haven't lived that long, so like, but by the time I get to, you know, Michael Gambon's age in this episode, I might think differently, and I might be just as grumpy and grouchy and awful. I don't know. I mean, a lot of things can change a person, especially when you lose someone that you love. That can change the nicest, you know, most well-meaning person. Loss in grief can alter your whole existence. You can become a completely different person. And like, no one's immune to that, which I think is frightening, and sad, but totally understandable. But at the same time, it's like the Doctor said, better to have a broken heart than no heart at all. That was beautiful. Both Matt Smith and Michael Gambon did a beautiful job in this episode. I love that Michael Gambon was in a Doctor Who episode, and he was still amazing. Like, he could have just gone through the motions, because he could have thought like, oh, this is a kid's family show, I don't have to try hard. But I mean, he wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, he's British, right? Or is he no, I think he's Irish. Very high work ethic. And he was amazing. I loved him. I went from hating him to, you know, having empathy for him. And I love how they took us on this journey of seeing his whole life, from childhood to adulthood, or from innocence to, you know, crotchetiness. His father was a fucking dick. Oh my god. So because people can't pay their debts, you take a family member? Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh my god, he was evil. Like, did you see how many chambers there were down there? Oh my god. But you see, his something similar must have happened to his father. I bet you Kazran's father's father was even worse. I mean, how do you become that way? He was probably abused too. He probably either never knew love or lost the love of his life. Who knows what happened to him? The fact that he felt the need to control everything, controlling the skies, controlling his people, instead of helping and providing for them and making them, you know, prosper and feel secure. He had to terrorize them, and they all had to live in fear. That's usually what happens when we feel that our lives are out of control. We always feel the need to control everyone and everything else around us. And so, I mean, you know, Kazran became the same way. He couldn't, you know, after the doctor altered his past, he couldn't let go of Abigail, and he couldn't control her fate. Yeah, that's the one thing he couldn't control, that everyone's gonna die. And so he hated that so much. And that's why he didn't care whether, you know, the people on that ship were gonna crash and die. He was like, well, we're all gonna die, you know what? Like, and life's not fair, so why should I care about, you know, this ship that has 4,000 people when I can't have who I want. I can't be with the person I love. She's gonna die. I'm gonna die, you know, scared and alone. So who gives a fuck? Like, that's basically how I felt. And it's like, that's totally relatable. Like, when you're in pain, you're not gonna care about other people's pain. Misery loves company. You're gonna probably revel in it because, you know, it feels better to... Being hurtful and spiteful feels better than feeling that pain that you don't want to feel. It gives you at least a little bit of a sense of control, when really, like, there's nothing that you can control, basically. So I really enjoyed it. You know, and the companions were barely in it. So Amy and Rory were basically in the middle of role-playing, right? During their honeymoon. That's why they were dressed that way. I thought that was funny. So they were in the middle of doing that when the ship, you know, was about to crash. And so they had to hurry up and you know, just come to the flight deck or whatever. Rory should wear that outfit in every episode. He looks good. But yeah, such a fun episode. A fun Christmas special. One of the better Christmas specials, in my opinion. Much better than Voyage of the Damned. My least favorite Christmas special. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you guys did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next season. Season 6, right? Yeah. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Bye.